Hello, welcome to another LP, and this time we're playing a game my friend recommended to me. I don't know if you're smart, you might be able to tell what it was just by that one loading screen that just popped up a second ago, before this. I'm going to try and keep this particular video around 15 minutes. Just, yeah. Once upon a time, in the faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Okami. Yeah, I guess. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size, and then oh god damn, it didn't get to keep goddamn. This is the real wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Okay. Yep, that's right, we're doing Okami. Alright. I'm just letting all of you know that I've never ever played this game ever before. Never watched anyone play it. This is all going to be blind. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet bird was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, the young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui? I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Well, no shit, it's a fucking wolf. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. The white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Oh no, you attacked a house! Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by the sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. Whoosh. The moon cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, the beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. Oh, now that dragon thing's gonna, now whatever his name's going to get really fucked up. I mean, look at the wolf circle. Anyway, he knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Well, really? I thought it'd be some other wolf. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Whoosh. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening. ... Sudden tree sprouting. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted, shielding the wolf. See, I said it suddenly sprouted. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, ... Orochi, protected by mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki, whatever, however, shut up. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. Ava. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark. And closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. I am assuming that mark means it's the end, so woo! However, this is not the end of the story. Oh, fine. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years have passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. They happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi? The sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? ... No, ... It couldn't be. It's just a legend, ... Nothing but a fairy tale! ! Oh, now you've done it. Yeah, you better run. You see, in that museum, they said do not touch that shit. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. I don't think it needs question marks. I'm pretty sure we all know who that is. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. So much for keeping this 15 minutes. Well, I can definitely say this game has a pretty awesome art style. And a pretty cool story, I'm not gonna lie. Now loading. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Is the tree called Bloomberg? Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? Question mark. We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, I don't know how to pronounce that. Someone tell me. Now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Swag. Okami, I still don't know how to pronounce that. Let's just call it Okami. Oh, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is. God damn it, Okami. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Gaze above you and take it in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Can you quit doing that in the background? It's kind of distracting while I'm trying to read and all that shit. Yeah, what is this? Are you... Okay. Has something stolen its way into my Oh god. Ho ho ho. You're not Santa. Dot dot dot. Ooh he he he. Dot dot dot. Ha 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 ha. Phew, what on earth? You again? Ow, 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 ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Well, I'm gonna call you Shrimpy. Were you napping in my clothes again, Shrimpy? Shrimpy? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. Oh, no you didn't. I'm a wandering artist named Shrimpy. The name's Shrimpy. Now, okay, Issun, God darn. Wandering artist Shrimpy. Shrimpy says, I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Thanks. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing? No? Shrimpy, calm down. What's with your furball? Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, ... You look kinda familiar, ... Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Well, no shit. Eats. Nom nom. Oh no. Oh. Whoa. What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me... Yeah, right, Shrimpy. Should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Shrimpy. Don't make me use my prized sword, Dinkomaru, against you. Is it a hollow? What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark, anyway? Sorry, I had to take a drink. Okay. Oh, great God, I'm not I don't know. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? The Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit, ... Whoop. That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Okay, let's see, what am I doing here? I can't jump that high. That fruit sure is growing in a high place. The only way we're gonna reach that is with some kind of special power. Okay, okay, swag. Okay. Okay. I have absolutely no clue what to do here, so I'm just gonna go through the shiny thing. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the control pad to look around. The 2 button changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Okay. Alright. That works. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, ... your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. You gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Okay. Save. Well, I think I can safely say that the rest of this is gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Because it's getting late, and my parents are probably pissed at me for talking this loudly. Till tomorrow. Until then, I'm jumping off this shit. God dang it, I can't even see. God darn. Fine. Didn't want to jump off that shit. Anyway, goodbye.